we are resisting. And then we do voter registration and tabling at a number of community events. Lee Whaley. Hi, this is Lee. And Lee is running our voter registration, leading our voter registration effort. And Bruce is helping with identifying our community events. We want to be visible throughout the community. We are not just here to say no to the Trump administration. We're saying yes to taking care of our own community. And so that's why it's so important for us to be at community events. So please come and join us at those and help us table. And then lastly, as you all know, we had a terrible raid in Cato. Yeah. And one of the things we've done is to show up at the county legislature. And it was actually very heartening. 40 people stood outside, 45 people, and then a whole bunch of us were inside. And the county legislature listened to us. Jonathan Anna, who's the chair of our county legislature, let every single person who wanted to speak have 3 minutes at the podium to address the county legislature. The legislators, some of them, have committed to passing a non-cooperation policy. This would mean that if ICE comes again, Cayuga County will not cooperate. If they're doing their job, they are responding to us. That means we need to keep asking. So please come to the next county ledge meeting, which is next Tuesday, the 20th at 10 o'clock, and put the county ledge meetings on your calendar for December and January and February, and let's keep showing up and reminding them of what democracy looks like in Cayuga County. Thank you very much.
I'm back. If you ever wondered what good Germans in the 1930s should have done, this is it. So give yourselves a round of applause. A comment before I introduce the next speaker. Not only are we aware of the county ledge meetings, but our education systems are under attack, and it's purposeful, it's intentful. The way it comes up is they'll find a book that they think should be banned, or they'll accuse teachers of using their own personal opinions in the classroom when they're just teaching the Constitution. But the Constitution says that the power of the president is limited and that we have rights and things like that, but they don't want us to know that. So please be aware of Board of Education meetings as well. I'm telling you, this stuff is being talked about in your local boards of education. Our next speaker knows all about that. He was a high school biology teacher for over 20 years, so he definitely knows about the importance, the crucial role that teachers play in educating citizens in our democracy here. He flipped our congressional district from red to blue. He's incredibly hardworking. He is still working staff. I should mention his staff. His staff is still working all the way through this shutdown without pay. Let's give that a round of applause. Yeah! And he is a fighter. I'm going to go off script a little bit, but about 3 months ago, Mike Lawler was saying some ridiculous thing about cutting PBS and cutting NPR. And our congressman raised his voice in the halls of Congress, and there was a little MAGA chatter of that's not the decorum, which is like the pot calling the kettle black. But I loved it. Sometimes you need to raise your voice, and he raises his voice, and he raises his voice for us, and he fights for us. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our Congressman, John Mannion.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you to everybody at Indivisible. Give Indivisible a big round of applause. We would not be here if it wasn't for the work that was put in after the 2016 election from groups like Indivisible, that gives us the framework to be able to stand up together. And Bruce said, I'm here and I'm fighting for you, but I want to tell you who's here. Republicans are here. Woo! Independents are here. Woo! Democrats are here. Veterans are here. Teachers, lawyers, patriots are here. Everybody here is a patriot because all you're asking for is for the Constitution to be followed, that the co-equal branches of government work in the manner that they're supposed to. And that's why we say no kings. You know, people who want to suppress our voices and put this down say, hey, we don't have a king. And that's right, we don't. And we're never going to. We're going to stand together and call out when our institutions that are powerful, our public schools, our higher ed institution, our diversity groups, our labor unions are intentionally attacked so that there's an effort to concentrate power in the executive office. So the more tools that they take away from us, the greater the chances that that was happening, that it will happen. But it's not going to happen. We're on the right side of history. We stand together. We stand strong. We stand with the flag. My grandfather left an oppressive government. He left an oppressive monarchy. He left the island of Ireland, and the very first thing he did when he got to this country was he signed up and fought for the United States Army in World War I. And our veterans that swore an oath to the Constitution, they're asking my colleagues, my Republican colleagues in the House of Representatives to uphold the oath that they took so that we wouldn't have a shift towards concentrated power with one man. That's not American. It's un-American. So, stay strong, stay together, stay united, and God bless America.
Thank you, Congressman Mannion. So good to have you here. So it's my great pleasure to introduce our very own State Senator, Rachel May. She's a former academic who uses her knowledge chairing the Consumer Protection Committee and also the Legislative Commission on Rural Resources and so many other parts of our state government. We are so lucky to have our great state senator working for us, Rachel May.
Thank you, Janet, and I want to thank everybody who organized this. This is not easy, what you do, but it is so important that you give us a chance to get out here and express our anger and our frustration and see that we're not alone. You have developed a muscle for organizing, and that's an important muscle that we're going to need you to exercise a lot coming forward, and we're grateful thank you for everything that you do. So let's give a hand to that.
Yeah!
Second, I want to thank everybody who is here today. You give me hope. You are the hope for our democracy. And you are letting so many people around the country know that they are not alone. And what we know is that courage is contagious. You are standing up even though the government is trying to tell us that somehow we're illegal or we're wrong or we're, terrorists. You are here, and because you're here, so many other people will get that message that they can be here too, they can speak up, they can be courageous. What we really know is that resistance builds resistance. 250 years ago, brave men and women were risking their lives to make sure that they would no longer be subjects of a king, but instead would be citizens of a government organized by the rule of law. And 250 years ago today, the British Navy had a ship off the north shore of Boston, north of Boston, that bombarded the town of Falmouth. It was a brutal bombardment, and when they ran out of cannonballs, they went ashore and burned down the houses that hadn't already been burned down. And they thought by being really ruthless like that they were going to break the resistance. Oh, okay, I'll hold it up closer. Instead, what happened was the resistance got stronger. And in the bombardment of Falmouth led to the breaking of the siege of Boston. Actually was a turning point in the Revolutionary War. That was such an indication that resistance breeds resistance, courageous is contagious, and hope breeds hope. And that's what you're doing here today. I also need to speak to the people who are not here, and particularly to my colleagues in elective office, to people in the judiciary, in the military, in law enforcement, to anybody who has taken an oath to protect or defend or support the Constitution of the United States. Because this is the moment that that oath is for. You cannot support the Constitution and stand silent when the government ignores the rule of law, rejects due process, abuses the rights guaranteed in the Constitution, violates the emoluments clause daily, and endangers public health and safety. If you swore to protect the Constitution, then you need to join the resistance and speak up loudly. I know a lot of my Republican colleagues are afraid to do this because they know that one bad word from Donald Trump could end their careers. I also know that a lot of them are afraid for their safety and the safety of their families, because one bad word to the MAGA mob could sick them on them. I share that fear. I live with that fear. But the thing about the oath is it doesn't have a clause that says, I'm only going to support the Constitution when it's easy. There isn't a chicken out clause. Taking that oath is the first thing we do when we're elected to office. And it is our first duty to support the Constitution, and the Constitution needs us now. So I have a request to all of you, which is, when someone asks for your vote, and there are people running for, it doesn't matter if village clerk, or county legislature, or school board, city council, state senate, whatever it is, if they ask for your vote, you ask them what the oath of office means to them. Ask them what they will do to support the Constitution in the face of Stephen Miller and Pete Hegseth and Pam Bondi and Russell Law and even John Roberts, who are trying to tear the Constitution to shreds. And if they don't have an answer, do not vote for them. Because we need leaders in 2025 who can summon the courage of the patriots of 1775. We need leaders who will make sure that we do not go back to being subjects of a king. So keep showing up, keep resisting, and remember, resistance builds resistance, and hope breeds hope.
Yeah!
Okay, we're going to do a chant. I'm going to say no kings, no crowns, and you're going to say we're not backing down. No kings, no crowns. We're not backing down. No kings, no crowns.
We're not backing down.
No kings, no crowns.
We're not backing down.
No kings, no crowns.
We're not backing down. No kings, no crowns. We're not backing down. No kings, no crowns. We're not backing down.
No kings, no crowns. We're not backing down.
Got some music for you folks. Dan Cleveland and Ron Van Nostrand, our wonderful musicians from the last rally, are back. They're going to do some songs that should be familiar, and if they're not, you can catch on quickly. Please sing along. We had mics on stands, but it didn't work out. Now we have mics on people.
This is, I've never had a human microphone thing before. This is a song by Jesse Wells. Some of you probably know him. It's very short. You have an important part. Let's demonstrate your part. I sing a couple lines and then you sing. No kings, no kings, no kings. No hatred, no violence, no starvation and no greed. And no kings, no kings, no kings. No lies and no bullets, no bombs and no greed. For kings, no kings, no kings. No walls and no judgments, no oppression cowering to kings. No kings, no kings. No walls and no judgments, no oppression cowering to kings. No kings, no kings. Every color, every culture, every anguish, every queen. No kings,
No kings, no kings.
no dying in the clutches, no more dying underneath. No kings,
No kings, no kings.
no more dying for the causes no one asked for, no one needs. No kings,
Whoops.
no kings, no kings. No more dying for the causes no one asked for, no one needs. No kings, no kings, no kings.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
We all know this one.
I'm waiting. I was arguing with somebody.
Absolutely. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry again.
More than you.
That's the truth.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
No problem.
And I was looking around, not paying that close of attention to my remarks, and an advertisement came on the television, and it was a recruitment ad for ICE. I have seen it. It is on quite a bit, and it says that America has been invaded by criminals and predators. And if you join ICE, you will get a $50,000 bonus, amongst other things. Now, last month, our community, Cuba County, learned the truth about the ICE campaign. No invasion, no criminals, no predators. What do we have? I brought some pictures. We have Alberto Ramirez Perez and Sons, Cuba County resident. He is gone. He was kidnapped.
It's not like it's Saturday.
We have the family of Lady Barros. She was arrested and detained while she was working at the Nutritional Bar Confectioners in Cato. And finally, unbelievable, we have the picture of Sylvia Palacios. And I believe this picture was taken just as she was arrested at her place of work in the ladies' room.
Oh.
In the ladies' room. Yeah, Shane was right.
Now, this raid, which took place on September 4th by ICE, assisted by the Cayuga County Sheriff's Department, involved at least 50 ICE agents, dogs, ATVs, and a helicopter. And it resulted in the detention of more than 50 workers who had gone to work that day like any other day. A company that I was surprised to learn makes 10 million nutrition bars a year. This raid was 100% illegal.
What's he doing?
Calling someone.
They gained entry through blatant lies to the owners, who were as
I'll be right back.
surprised as anyone else, saying that there were 2 murderers in the facility. And that's what they're finding.
Sorry.
What is it about?
What is it about? It's about Trump. It's a No Kings protest. Yeah. Sorry?
I didn't know that.
Well, he won't release the Epstein files, won't he? Allowing law enforcement by the government to investigate What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
You do a shopping cart video?
Yes, I did.
Nice, dude.
What are your thoughts?
I can't voice an opinion. I'm working right now, brother. I mean, I definitely appreciate you asking, but...
Do you support the Constitution?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that kind of says it then.
Yeah, no, we can't get political while we're working, brother.
That's fair. It is nice up here. I'm gonna get back down. It is nice up here, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I'm gonna get back down. Thank you. So, in case it wasn't obvious.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are here today as a group because we know that because it hasn't affected us yet, doesn't mean it won't. President
You guy recognized me from the shopping cart video? What was that? You recognized me from the shopping cart video?
Back to America.
Every time, right?
I got that live, so it's recorded.
He has attacked for free speech. We are bearing witness to Trump 2.0. As he consolidates his power, he continuously creates a climate of contention around free speech and First Amendment protection. He has targeted agencies, suppressed dissent, taken aggressive stances towards news media, pressured colleges and universities, and have used executive powers against judges and lawyers and associations. 2.0 repeatedly attempts to isolate and dehumanize people who dare to disagree with his agenda. These are intimidation tactics designed to silence us and suppress our instinctive feelings that our rights are being infringed upon. We need to lean into that feeling. We cannot give in to intimidation. These executive orders bind all federal agencies under his command. Trump 2.0 is using these orders to control what we see, hear, view, and say. We cannot let this agenda control what we think, though. We must hold the line against this administration. We must use our voices and presence to let all elected officials know we are watching and we are staying informed. Remember, they work for us. They work for us. Use your right to vote. Please vote in all elections, local, state, federal, school board. We will be heard. As many of you know, Trump's administration is using chaos and disruption to wear you down. They continue to spread the narrative that we hate our country and that we're terrorists and violent by assembling here today. I don't see violence today. I see courage in each of you for being here to protect our constitutional right to free speech. Continue to hold the line. Respect others of their rights. Look out for your neighbors. Many members of our community are afraid to speak out. They have real fear of consequences, as Bob was talking about, and the fear is not unfounded, unfortunately. This administration has threatened legal statuses, has sanctioned people, had people fired, and begun investigations unconstitutionally into people who disagree with him. This administration wants us to feel intimidation and think, what's the point? We can't let them make us think that. We must keep our momentum, keep exercising our rights, or we risk them being taken away. I leave you with this quote from Harry S. Truman and a special message to the Congress on the internal security of the United States, August 8, 1950. Once a government is committed to the principle of silencing the voice of opposition, it has only one way to go, and that is down the path of increasingly repressive measures until it becomes a source of terror to all its citizens and creates a country where everyone lives in fear. To all of you here, we shall not live in fear.
No kings, no crowns, we're not backing down.
No crowns, we're not backing down. No kings, 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 keep it up. No crowns, we're not backing down. No kings, 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 no crowns, we're not backing down.
Welcome, Dr. Sharisa Braxton and Simone Callender, representing the NAACP to speak with us today. Dr. Braxton.
I'm sorry, bro.
Dr. Braxton is chair of the Education Committee, and Ms. Callender is Assistant Secretary and Chair of the Health Committee of the NAACP.
I got my 3 kids with me, and I've done that to them like 15 times.
Welcome.
Sorry, I hope everyone can see me, but I can't get up there. Thank you for having us. We really appreciate you inviting us, Janice. And I am Simone Callender. Not only am I the Assistant Secretary with the NAACP, but I am also the health chair. Oh, okay. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes!
And this is Dr. Sharisa Braxton, who is the Education Chair. I am here with her, representing the local branch of the NAACP. We gather here tonight in the spirit of freedom, that sacred promise written into the soul of our nation, yet too often denied to those who built it, defended it, and continue to sustain it. Freedom, real freedom, has never been given. It's always been demanded. It's always been fought for. It's always required courage, sacrifice, and unwavering belief that we, the people, are all the people. The NAACP was born out of fight, out of the fierce hope that this nation could live up to its own ideals. We've been the guardians of civil rights, the drumbeat for justice, the voice that refuses to be silenced. From the ballot box to the classroom, from the courthouse to the streets, the NAACP stood as a reminder that freedom is not free when any one of us is still bound by injustice. Today, as we rally to celebrate our American freedoms, we must also sound the alarm because those freedoms are still under attack. This is why we're here.
foundation of our democracy are being chipped away from voter suppression laws, racial gerrymandering, and political manipulation designed to silence our voices. Dr. King once said, "The vote is the foundation stone for political action. Without it, our communities lose power, our voices are muted, and our freedoms are strangled." So today, we renew our commitment, not just to celebrate freedom, but to protect it. Not just to wave the flag, but to live up to the promise that the flag represents. Here in Auburn, in Cayuga County, and across the New York State, the NAACP calls on every citizen, young and old, black, brown, white, and every hue of humanity, to stand together for the right to vote. Because when we vote, we shape the future. When we vote, we honor our ancestors who bled for this right. When we vote, we build a more perfect union, one ballot at a time. So let's keep organizing. Let's keep educating. Let's keep showing up. And let's remember, freedom is not a spectator sport. Because in the words of the great John Lewis, the vote is precious. It is almost sacred. It is the most powerful, non-violent tool we have in a democratic society. Let's get into some good trouble. For freedom, justice, and equality for all.
Thank you, Teresa and Simone. We are coming down the home stretch. A little bit of nip in the air, if you've noticed it. It's hot in here. Who's got the power?
We got the power.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Let freedom ring. Thank you.
Yay!
Janet Rior is going to come up to close.
Unbelievable. We met our time frame. Wow. Is this terrific or what? Whoever you are over there, and you're over there too. I see you everywhere. We got.
Would you take a picture of me?
Yeah, I can.
Penguin over there. So thank you.
Streaming, by the way.
Oh,
But...
sorry, I didn't know.
Well, it's okay. I could take a picture.
Complain or praise them or tell them what you want. We can't sit still. We all of us need to keep working. If you want to help us in any way in particular, come over and see us before you leave, or stay tuned. We'll be sending out emails. We'll be connecting with you. Please stay part of the resistance. We need you.
I love the sign.
Thank you.
It's probably one of my favorite albums growing up. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's amazing, actually.
That was my first tattoo when I was 18.
Little one.
Yep.
Oh my God. My mom is the same way. She didn't get it myself at the same time.
Yeah, they started getting my family started getting themselves tattoos.